What's going on, everyone? In today's video, we're going to look at 3 of the best stretches for getting rid of a hunched back and rounded shoulders. So if you notice that when you're working or when you're walking that your back is hunched over and rounded, you're going to want to stay tuned for today's exercises. When we think about our back becoming hunched, this involves flexion of our thoracic spine, the mid-back region of our spine. To take ourselves out of flexion, one of the best ways to do this is with a foam roller. We're gonna stretch our spine into extension. So you can find foam rollers like this. Some are longer, some are this size. They're easy to find on Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description. You're gonna lay that foam roller down and then you're gonna sit in front of it, hold on to it so it doesn't roll away. You're gonna lie back so that it's contacting you sort of in the mid-back region. You can put your hands behind your head or across your shoulders. And then what you're gonna do is just arch backwards and stretch that mid-back region into extension. Basically, it's gonna take you into the opposite direction of that hunched sort of position in the spine. So you're stretching your spine, you're stretching the facet joints, and you're helping to get rid of that hunched curve in your back. So again, if your posture is like that all the time and you're in flexion, your spine can get tight there. So this will help to combat that and stretch it into extension. With this stretch, kind of roll through the different regions of your mid-back and then arch into extension. You can hold each one for 5 to 10 seconds and perform this overall for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, so that's our first one, a thoracic extension stretch with a foam roller. For our second exercise, you're gonna put your back up against a wall. This will again help get yourself out of that hunchback position. You're gonna work on getting your spine up against the wall. You're gonna kind of tuck your chin and put the back of your head against the wall. And then you're gonna put your arms up so that you're starting at about 90 degrees at your shoulders and 90 degrees at your elbows. And then you're just gonna reach up and down, up overhead, and then back down the whole time, keeping your back against the wall. Try not to let your ribs flare out, kind of tuck your abs in and keep your chin tucked and your head against the wall, and then reach up and down with your arms. This will be really helpful in stretching the pectoral muscles right here on the front of the shoulder. When these are tight, our shoulders will become rounded forward. So if we stretch those, it'll allow us to keep our shoulders back out of that rounded position, which will also help us get rid of that hunch position in our back. Okay, so that's our second exercise, a wall slide to stretch the pectoral muscles. Our first 2 exercises were mobility exercises and stretches. So our last one's gonna be a strengthening exercise for our mid-back muscles that help us get out of that hunch position and pull our shoulders back. So this is gonna focus on middle trapezius, lower trapezius. So what you're gonna do is lay down on your stomach, face down. You're gonna start with your arms out to the side. What you're gonna do is lift them up, squeezing the muscles between your shoulder blades, and then you're gonna reach up overhead. So this is basically a prone reach type of exercise. You'll set your arms back down, that's 1 repetition. Lift up again, squeeze the muscles between the shoulder blades, and then reach up overhead, nice and slow and controlled. Reach back down and set down. So you're gonna do 10 repetitions like this. Try to do 2 to 3 sets throughout the day to strengthen those shoulder blade retractor muscles. Like I said, these will help pull us out of that rounded position and get rid of that hunch in our back. Okay, you guys, those are 3 exercises that work really well for a hunched posture in the back and rounded shoulders. Give them a try and let me know if you have any questions. One last thing, my book is out and available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. It has rehab programs for the 50 most common conditions. Each joint has its own chapter. So if you would like to have a resource like that at home that allows you to do your own rehab, I will put the link for the book down in the description. See you in the next video. Bye.